Hello, welcome to the video. I'm Ben with ANIMUS Athletics. Today I'm making this video to tell you about the program that I put together for the garage gym competition. So if you don't know about the garage gym competition and you're just seeing this video for whatever reason, I'll tell you about that first. So this is the 4th year, so there's been 3 competitions annually leading up to this year 2021, and it is a just fun competition for anybody who has a home gym or has access to a home gym of any kind, garage gym, basement gym, living room gym, whatever. And it allows you to just complete the 3 lifts, and if for some reason you can't complete a squat for whatever reason, that's fine. You just submit your bench and your deadlift. If you want to make a squat attempt of any kind, that's fine as well, but it's just for fun. So make a submission on Instagram. If you don't have an Instagram account, there are ways around that, so you can figure that out or ask somebody involved. They'd be happy to share with you how you can do that. But you just submit your lifts, so squat, a bench, deadlift, and that enters you into win some prizes. So all you have to do is make a submission to have a chance to win some prizes. And there's some other ways too, like using this program will enter you in a chance to win some prizes just for people that do this. So that gives you a little leg up on other people, just more than a random raffle. So do that. If you use it, definitely let us know. Make sure you're entered in for the chance to win those prizes. But yeah, the competition date is May 16th. So it's a ways away now, but this is a 12-week program. So if you started on March 1st, it will set you up to be peaking and ready to hit some heavy weights come May 16th. So let's get into this program without further ado. We will hop right in. What we're looking at now is the first tab, the athlete info tab you'll see at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill this out to show y'all what you should do. So I'm going to put my name in here, go down 2 cells. I'm just going to put GA, Georgia, that's where I'm located. 27, that's my age. Then 150, that's my weight or your weight class. If you are a competitive powerlifter and you're in the 66 kilo weight class like I normally compete in, you can put that there. Your goal powerlifting, and then start date, I went ahead and put March 1st, so that will be on your program when you download it. But you just download this file and then fill out that information on the left hand side here with all your personal information. Then over here on the right, you're going to put in your best lifts. So you just need to put in this load. So 385, we'll put that there, and then 1 rep, that's my best. And then on bench, my best bench is 290, but I've done it for a double. I've done 290 for a single, that's the heaviest single I've ever done, but I also recently did it for a double. So if you're in that same scenario, or maybe you've never even maxed out before, and you only know like your best double, triple, set of 5, you can put that here. It's going to estimate your 1 rep max. So you can see 290 for a double gives me an estimated 1 rep max of 298. So if you don't have a true 1 rep max, that's fine. Just put in your best lift in these cells. So deadlift 600 for 1, that's my best deadlift. And then at the bottom of this page, we have the RIR scale. So this is used mainly for the accessory portion of this program. So RIR stands for reps in reserve. So this little chart kind of explains it. 0 RIR means you couldn't have done any more reps. You couldn't have even completed the one you were doing. So that's failure. And then we'll skip down 1. 1 IRR means 1 rep in reserve. You could have done 1 extra rep. And then the half reps, which I don't use those in this program, but if you want to use this to track your accessories or whatever, that just means you could have done, like in the case of 0.5, you couldn't have done an extra rep, but you could have done as many reps that you did with a little bit more weight. So that's just a little bit more accurate. If you want to track using the 0.5s and be super, super precise, you can do that. But we go to the next tab, and this Joe from Garage Gym competition, gray matter lifting, It's his handle and everything. He put these details together, so it's just kind of a little bit about the competition, and then down below we have the timeline of everything. So like I said earlier, it's a 12-week program. So week 1, you want to start that on March 1st, and then 2 through 11, that's for the actual programming, and then week 12 will be the competition week, and that will be the week beginning on May 16th. And it is a week, so unlike a normal traditional powerlifting meet that is just like one day, normally on like a Saturday, this is the whole week. So you don't have to do it on Friday, you don't have to do it on that one specific day, and you don't even have to do all your lifts on the same day. Now, if you want to follow this program exactly, I have it set up to do all 3 lifts on one day, like a normal meet, because that's how I like to do it. It's the easiest way to do it, and that's the way most people do it, I would say. But you can do like squat on Monday, bench on Wednesday, deadlift on Friday, or anything like that, whatever your schedule allows. So it's very flexible in that. So, and then it's a little reminder, remember to film your 1 rep max, and then it has the basic injury process. And I'll put all the links to the Garage Gym competition Instagram and everything down below, so all the extra like fine point details, if you want to make sure you're doing everything correctly, will be linked. And then the program walkthrough, this is just a basic walkthrough of how you're going to set up this program and everything, but I'm also going into a little bit more detail in this video. So weeks 1 and 2, let's jump right into it. So you can see up top here, it has your information. So I find that useful if I want to look back like on what I was doing like this week last year, and I want to pull up a program. I have old programs printed out and stored so I can see like what my body weight was, what kind of sets and reps I was doing at this point in time, and how it was working out. So but week 1, day 1, we'll start out with the competition squat. So obviously warm up for your squat. Don't, just because this says competition squat 2 sets of 5, 270, don't just go slap 270 on the bar and do it. Take a normal warm up period, build up to that. Do 2 sets, 5 reps. You can see it's 70%, and it's already calculated for you here. So it's 70 pounds. So if you look at this first page, I'm going to go ahead and change this just for the sake. Do 385 or 2 reps. Let's say that was my max, and that gives me an estimated 1 rep max of 396. So we go back to week 1, you can see this changed to 275. So it added 5 pounds because it uses the information you plug in on this first page to calculate these loads. So you definitely want to make sure you get this athlete info filled out correctly. Definitely this estimated 1 rep max section. Make sure that's good and going. And from there, that's going to fill out your programming for the first 7 weeks actually. Once you plug it in to that first page, it's going to give you all your programming, all your loads, all your sets and reps for the first 7 weeks. So as you can see, week 1, day 1, squat and bench. This is squat. This is squat as well down below it. Just different reps and different percentage. And then same thing on bench. You have those 2 different working weights for bench with the 2 different rep ranges. Day 2, you have the deadlift. So you've got deadlift. Then we will also look here at the accessories I have. I've just put in accessories to this program that anybody with a simple home gym, squat rack, barbell, and weights can complete. So we've got RDL, barbell row, barbell curl. Obviously, this is things you can do with a barbell. If you have access to more equipment or other things for back work, leg work, whatever, definitely feel free to use that. This is just written for anybody with access to a home gym can complete. Obviously, I can't assume that everybody has a leg press or a leg curl, leg extension in their gym. So that is that. And then pull-ups down here. And the other thing I want to mention here is core. So you'll see core here on day 1. We're going back to day 1. We have a plank for 1 minute, dead bugs, leg lifts. If you do a lot of core, and this is super simple, obviously you might want to add in some more core. If you don't do any core, this is 3 basic movements that are going to be beneficial and have carryover to help you with your bracing on squat, deadlift. So that's there for that, but again, don't think that is set in stone. If you want to do some more core work because you're used to doing more core work, do that. Moving on to day 3, we're back to squat and bench. You can see there's just those 4 sets of squat, but there's 2 sets at 70% and 2 sets at 65% for bench. So pay attention to that. We're back to RDLs and pull-ups, simple exercises again. Then day 4, we've got a squat, bench, and deadlift day. So it's SBD day. And I've written it like this to prepare you for the competition week because, like I said, I have all 3 competition lifts on one day for the competition week. So if you're not going to do them all on one day, it's not as important. But if you are, I like to have a day of practice where I do a squat, a bench, and deadlift all in one day. And I like to do that basically throughout my whole program. So that's why that is like that. And you can see here, I've listed out just day 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't added in rest days for you. So space them out wherever your schedule allows. I would say you definitely want to have a rest day before the SBD day, squat, bench, deadlift day, the last day, day 4. Other than that, you can kind of fit them in where you want and where you can fit them in during the week because people are busy. So that is that. But like I said, it's more of the same for weeks 3 and 4. All this is calculated for you. The percentages and reps and sets change a little bit to build throughout the program. Same for 5 and 6. More of the same structure. Then week 7, I think I mentioned earlier, this is his testing week. So go ahead and zoom back in here. Day 1, you've got some singles, some practice for some singles, but it's relatively lightweight. And then we've got a built-in rest day, the first one of the program. This is kind of how I would structure it out, but obviously if your schedule's different, your schedule's different. But then the test day itself, day 6 here, we've got squat, we've got bench, we got deadlift. It's 1 set of AMRAP, as many reps as possible at 90%. So let's say my prescribed weight, you can see here, is 345. Let's say I got 4 reps. I had a pretty bad squat day. You look down below, this is going to update my squat 1 rep max. Squat 345 by 4 reps. This pulls this number from here, so you don't have to change it down here. Just change it up here in these 3 cells, and it's going to update over here 376. Let's say I had a good day. I did 6 reps. You can see it changes my estimated 1 rep max to 401. So you're going to push these sets, and you're going to get as many reps as you can, as many reps as possible, an AMRAP, and then it's going to update these numbers, and these are going to be your new maxes for the remainder of the program. So as we scroll forward here, let's go to week 8, and let's see, this first squat day, I'm supposed to do 2 sets of 4 at 300. But let's go back to this test week and say I only got those 4 reps, like we said earlier. 376 is my new estimated 1 rep max. So it's going to change my working weight to 280. So the athlete info page at the beginning, you want to put in your initial maxes. And then week 7 here, you need to update them. And that's going to give you your new maxes for the remainder of the program. So those are the only numbers you have to plug in. As you see on all these weeks and things, I have a cell for notes for you to write down whatever you need to. Good squat day, bad squat day. Need to work on my bracing. Need to point my toes out more. Need to point my toes more forward. Whatever you're working on, put that in the notes section. But other than that, everything is calculated for you. Weeks 10 and 11, more of the same. We're peaking up, and then we get to the competition week. And like I said, I have it all to max out on one day. If you're not going to do that, you might need to make some tweaks to the last week or 2 of programming. But yeah, everything's laid out there for you. All you have to do is put in that initial max information in the athlete info page. And then remember, week 7, put those results in to these 3 cells next to the load and the AMRAP. So that's that. All you have to do is put those in. Again, program walkthrough pages here. This tells you about the initial setup with athlete info page. Also tells you about the test week updated 1 rep max information. So that is that. Listed here. Feel free to message me on Instagram, ben.w.wagoner if you have any issues, and tag me in videos if you're using the program. Share your results. I'd be super interested to know how it's going for you, and everything. So definitely keep up. Follow Garage Gym Competition on Instagram to keep up with the information for the competition itself. And yeah, let me know. I'm gonna put all links and everything in the description. So leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel. Would be greatly appreciated. And good luck come May. Let me know how the competition goes, how the programming, how the workouts are going, and yeah, hope everybody hits some big PRs. Hope you win a prize in the competition, and hope you join us in 2022 as well. So have a good one, and see you guys in May.